welcome to the stream. It's a Monday. It's time for a Monday stream. And as I said, Sunday, since I didn't get any Disco Elysium over the weekend, I think it'd be good to play it for a bit today, at least. Maybe even tomorrow as well. I think it might do another Monday, Tuesday thing with Disco Elysium, as I did last week. I think that's what I did last week. If it's not, then I'm massively misremembering what I'm doing on days. I think we, just started day 4 in this game. And my character woke up and was like, we need to find other communists. And I was like, alright. After a little bit of hesitation, I was like, okay. But I don't know how that's supposed to, potentially aid in what our original goal was. Although, I'm still kind of fuzzy on what the original goal was, which I guess was to figure out the whole murder case. But also, this seems a lot more, like, hey, let's just fucking do it, Let's just fucking do it. So, I'm curious what this day will bring. Both the day in-game and this day in the real world. Because, I'm curious. I'm curious if, is Kim gonna be like, what are you doing? What are we doing? And I don't know what I'm doing. Does it ever seem like I know what I'm doing? No. The answer is no. So, if I go... Oh, I missed that. You can't build communism alone. It's time you join your revolutionary brethren, develop your political consciousness, and put Mazovian theory into practice. But where have all the communists gone? Roam the streets to sniff out some comrades. So, I assume I just gotta find people. Find people? I forget when the library opens back up that we can call for that. Huh. There are people near our thing.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says young man with piss bad word written on its back. Piss word I don't want to necessarily say.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan, fuck the world.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Okay, but they want to be skulls.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
You don't know? No, I really don't.
The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
His voice rings with excitement.
Besmatine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West River Sholian crime syndicates.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
Oh, I've been told I have that before. I have a fuck-all swagger that no one can resist. Say nothing.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
Ah, I can't wait to become a Skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Do you guys know Cindy the Skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper Skull.
Young man's eyes glaze over, his voice filled with longing.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
He adds, returning from whatever void he was just visiting.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
I see you kids are into hypnotic dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
His blonde friend adds ominously and points to his temple.
It's a threat.
Why?
An impotent threat of violence.
Here, I'm just gonna fucking do it. I just wanted to talk about music, and now there's a conflict all of a sudden. It's too much. Nervously shake your head.
That's right. You should back off and let silence rule supreme.
This is ridiculous. Boys, do you know why the gang is called Skulls?
Yeah. The skull symbolizes the embrace of death and nothingness, present in all of us. The vehicle of our future operations. Death and nothingness.
They're called Skulls because when you are shot dead in the middle of the street, the skull is the only part the stray dogs want to eat.
Oh, that's hardcore.
Just trust me and follow my lead.
Just trust me and follow my lead. Alright. So boys, want to feed the dogs?
No reply. The blonde rebel scratches his chin, deliberately not focusing his gaze on anything. He looks very uncomfortable. The other one shuffles uncomfortably, nevertheless continuing to steal glances at the lieutenant's motor carriage.
So aren't there more skulls in Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are.
The young men exchange approving nods. Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you a part of the skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
I see.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
The other one quickly adds and whispers something to his friend.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now?
Enough about the scullery then.
Mm-hmm.
He throws a longing glance at the kinema. Do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
A man was hanged in the backyard of the Whirlingen Rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Anything else?
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Okay, it's not that deep, man.
Ah, this sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know that you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
Okay.
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
It's not. A man is dead and we need answers.
So what do you think we know?
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Turn to the blonde youth and say, why does your jacket have piss blank written on it?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person.
Sure.
Even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
Oh, what, you like piss, you say?
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences. Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
Since Grand Piper's slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it. Okay, what?
What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
Okay, forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking, with you, well, talking with you has definitely been something. I'm going to say I don't think the library is open yet. I think it's like 11 a.m. if I'm remembering correctly. Perhaps. Well, since they've reminded me of her, I'll go see. What is it? Cindy? Is that her name? Cindy the Skull? Is she still at her normal spot? Have I succeeded in this check yet?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see
No.
here.
17% chance. Do I have any conceptualization clothing? There. Satin shirt. As another I complain about this, I think, once every time I load into this game. But I wish just as we've gotten more... Oh, look at this. Lounge jacket. +2 conceptualization. I can speak. I just wish there was a better way to organize the clothing. Or like I said, at the very least, like click a thing over here. Boop. Click, and then it highlights all your clothing that does boost a certain stat. You know? I could organize them myself. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am?
There. Do you smell that?
Smell what?
Can you not detect that inimitable whiff of dissatisfaction and restlessness? That sense that the world is in need of dramatic, even violent, reordering?
Oh, is there a communist nearby? I'm gonna close my eyes and take a deep breath.
What do you smell? Nothing. Or, at least, nothing in particular. As far as you're concerned, your nose seems to be purely decorative. Absolute rubbish. Your politico-olfactory cortex doesn't deceive you. The smell is coming from that balcony over there.
Oh shit, Cindy's a communist? You mean from Cindy?
Certainement. A precocious communist youth. a symbol of a kinder, more hopeful future. Now's your chance to establish contact with your revolutionary brothers and sisters.
Oh, here we fucking go. Alright. I know what I'm doing.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Piss, word, and fuck the world, seeing their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Am I gonna end up liking Cindy by the end of this game? I already think she's pretty cool. I think she's chill. She's funny. Do we like Cindy? You know what? I'm probably about to try to make good contact with her, so I need to just be like, skulls are cool. Can I be a skull?
Fat chance.
Damn.
But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay then, how's that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
She's making a valiant effort to come off as a nihilist, but she's really just an angry little commie. No wonder she was talking about the streets flowing red. That's what happened during the revolution.
So tell me, what's it like being a skull and a communist?
You got me, pig shit. I don't make for a very good skull. I like animals too much. Simians and pigs. But I'm still gonna write some damn good graffiti-o on this wall.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Her voice sounds different when she speaks this candidly. Older somehow.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna attempt to establish contact. How do you do, fellow children? Hey, sister, let's talk politics for a minute.
And what do you know about politics?
She squints at you suspiciously. I know deep down that you bleed white. You're a communist, Cindy, admit it.
Well, well. Sounds like quite the snout you've got there. Sure. I know someone who'd love to talk the ideological stuff. You're looking for Steban.
Who's Steban?
A right communist who runs a mega cool and very secret meeting.
I feel like I'm being led astray. Do you know where to find him?
I might.
Will you tell me?
No.
The lieutenant let slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn is utterly predictable.
Shut up, Kim! I'm trying something here. Okay, I'm not gonna offer money. Come on, Cindy. From one communist to another, help me out.
Oh, fine. I'll help. But first, I want something from you.
What's that?
A wicked grin extends across her face.
Oink for me, piggy. Just once.
I'm not gonna say oink oink with gusto. I know. I'm not oinking for you.
Be a good pig now. No oink, no goods.
I'm not oinking for you.
Be a good pig. Be a good pig now. No oink, no goods.
Okay, I'm gonna say... I really don't want to oink. Come on, this is no way to treat your revolutionary brother.
Wrong.
Ah,
That's
she really...
exactly how I treat my little brother.
She's not... Alright, well, at least without gusto. Oink.
Well, well. Seems like we're dealing with one tough pig. I'm impressed.
Yes, somehow you managed to oink with at least a modicum of dignity.
Just a modicum.
The lieutenant, needless to say, is not impressed.
Kim, shut up, I'm trying something here.
Sounds like you're really serious about meeting Staban. It's touching. Sort of. Staban's group meets only at night. In an old room in these apartments here. It just so happens you're in luck. Their weekly meeting is tonight.
That's such coincidence.
Poke your snout around sometime after 10 p.m. and you might just find them.
Hold on, what else can you tell me about this Staban?
Just that he's a real communist. Not like the play acting you've been doing. The rest, you'll have to see for yourself.
I mean, how can I resist? Why do I feel like there's a catch?
Oh, smart pig. Because there is. See, Staban's a bit on the paranoid side. He's got all these mega secret passphrases to keep out infiltrators and the like. You can't join the meeting without one.
Wait, didn't we in the apartments run into a door that was asking for a password? Is that what this is talking about, maybe? I think. Can't join the meeting with that one. I'll just ask politely. Do you know the passphrase?
Sure, I do. Staban trusts me.
But you're not going to tell me, are you?
Why would I? That would be so boring. Now, let's see if you're half as dedicated a communist as you say you are.
Everyone says I'm the biggest communist they know.
That's enough. Off with you then.
She makes a lazy shooting motion with her dangling hand. Alright, catch you later, Cindy. I know I'm your favorite. Okay, you can't build communism. Okay, here we go. Roam the streets, sniff out some comrades, find the secret passphrase. Okay, there's a passphrase. There's a passcode. I need to find. Someone's got it. Fuck. Oh yeah, we can talk to Joyce because I have my badge now. Well, I knew that, but I think I was putting it off until today. Like, today in the game. She was trying to, like, make me do her bidding, and I'm like, no, I'll just wait till I have my badge, because fuck you.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Wait, is that what Joyce's info about the lynching? Oh, I might have to, where is it? The boat? No. No. Which of these? Strike?
Of course.
Of
course. How else can I help?
Where the fuck is the thing I'm looking for? I don't want to tell her I've talked to Everett. For some reason, I don't want to do that.
What would you like to know?
No, it's
Good.
not that. Just wasting time.
What we do.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent. She nods.
I'm just trying to find this thing. Where? There's something she wants to tell you. You just have to present her with your badge to hear it. Or, present she did her favor. Okay, whatever the case. How do I present my badge? Something about these tattoos.
Of course.
I've already clicked in here. I'm an idiot. I'll ask her about the scabs. The scabs of the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to?
Oh, shut up, Joyce.
Don't let her answer it herself.
Let's call them strikebreakers. You put them there, right?
If these strikebreakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Of course. How else can I help?
Is it just this one and I'm just being dumb? Oh, you're saying pull a phoenix, right? Sorry, I blacked out all my experiences with Phoenix Wright from my mind, from my memory. So I completely forgot how to do anything like that in that game. Very unfortunate. Okay, tell me about this alleged drug. Maybe it's just here and I'm not being smart. Tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the
Isola.
Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Shit, yeah, baby. It's
Shit,
the party
yeah.
pipeline. Why would you want to shut that down?
The party pipeline. Don't shut it down. Or is this what the thing she wanted me to do to get the information? I'm not letting her tell me what to do. Okay, let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Ravachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries?
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look. Joyce, I'm not doing shit for you.
I'll be explicit.
Back the fuck up.
If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
No, there's got to be a way. Actually, let's discuss something else.
She simply nods.
It wouldn't be in this. It's not one then. I think I
What
looked
would you
in
like to
3.
know?
It's
Good.
not in there.
What
4.
we do
There was a touch of discomfort. She nods.
It's not in there. I'm looking everywhere. Tell me strike.
Of course.
Is it this? What am I? Info on the lynching. How am I messing this up so badly? How do
Of course. How else can I help? That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
It's the man who's killed. She almost takes the photo, but then stops. I'm afraid this is a discussion. Why? How is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Got some question about reality. I could ask her about Cindy. What? I'm curious. What is that? Point to Cindy the skull.
The girl in the old lady rags.
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
I maybe broke the game. Ah, what else is new? I understand everything. Make it more complicated somehow.
I can't. That's
Damn.
how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat, all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead.
Alright. I know you're gonna yell at me, but I'm gonna just look. Show my badge to Joyce Manor. Joyce Manor? Joyce Messi. Let me see. I'm looking. I want to show my badge so bad to her. Da-da-da. Da-ba-da. I'm making sure I don't look at spoilers. Just to stop the conversation. Stay the world on a different identity. You need to wait until that page doesn't help. Pursue the investigation. He will have to wait until when the logs will be inside. Da-da-da. Got the badge, and he could show. Long breath out. If Harry wants to speak with Joy. None of that helped. That doesn't help. I'm just looking at things. Don't mind me. I'm just looking at things. This is exciting, thrilling gameplay brought to you by Austin on this channel. No. I cannot move on without doing this. This is so important to me. It's so important. Okay, I can't. That's how simple. One I guess wear their grandma's coat all they want.
All right. What next?
Suddenly, you're not so sure you're part of the supra culture.
I'm just. I think I may be a part of the infraculture.
And what would that be?
I don't know. I just feel it.
Ah, yes. That is what counts, I suppose. For my part, I was more of a new girl.
The new?
The new. A cultural era. And the name of the decade it ravished, the 30s. It came out of post-revolutionary Revachol. It was ultra-liberal. It involved lots of partying, as you might imagine, and champagne-colored everything. By the looks of it, that would have been when you came of age. Now.
She raises her eyebrow at you. Sounds fun. Can't remember a single thing.
Wasn't it Guillaume Le Million who said, if you can remember the new, you weren't there?
Wait. Guillaume Le Million? I was just thinking about that guy. Whatever happened to him?
Ah, yes. This is not very central to reality, is it?
I still want to know.
I can't be 100% sure, but I believe he died due to complications from venereal disease.
Which one?
All of them.
So you're saying he didn't vanish in a puff of stardust?
I'm afraid no. But then again, one can't be entirely sure. It's all part of his mystique. Ask someone else and you may get a more champagne-colored take. Anyway, what other basic facets of reality should we discuss?
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
That's all for now. How?
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I knew it was a long shot, but I was thinking maybe I could just throw it at her from that screen. Somehow.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the police is asking, one of the drivers might admit to it.
Maybe I'll go more into this. Where's this all? I already have some suspicion that one of the drivers was present. Well, if I click this, do I immediately be given the thing? I don't even want to be given it. I just, well, don't want to so bad. You know, I'm just gonna, fuck it. Joyce, you know what? You're broken. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Joyce. I've given up on you. I don't need anything more from her at the moment. Let's go find more communists, because I need to find a password or something. I don't think I can call library yet.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
No.
There it is again. That spectral smell haunting this industrial harbor.
That communist
It
smell.
smells like years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, ground beneath the inexorable tides of capital.
I'm gonna close my eyes and take a deep breath again.
Can you smell it now? No, actually. In fact, you can't smell much of anything. Perhaps your allergies are acting up. Nonsense. The reek of communism is unmistakable.
It's
And
him.
coming from that railing over there.
You mean from Manana?
Yes, now's your chance to establish contact.
Yeah.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Attempt to establish contact with. Listen, brother, there's something important I need to talk to you about.
What's that, boy? Yeah?
He tilts his head slightly.
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so it's best to insinuate your way in.
Yes. Play it cool. Play it cool. That know how to really grind a sausage, if you know what I mean. You know what? This one's funny enough to say. I'm looking for some people who know how to really grind a sausage, if you know what I mean.
Have you tried a butcher shop?
He looks at you with perfect words. Equanimity. Dude, I'm Monday brain. Okay. Okay, that one was too over his head. I'm gonna go with it involves our mutual friend, Crass. Put my hand next to my head and curl my fingers like deer antlers.
Don't think I've ever met a Kras personally. Then again, I've never been to Gran.
He narrows one eye at you.
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is I'm looking for communists. You know any?
Comunistas, huh? Can't say that's where I thought you were heading with this. Not that I'm criticizing. It's good for a man to take his time and think about the whole socio-political world picture.
It's certainly been an interesting development to witness firsthand.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why?
No, you misunderstand me, friend. I'm not hunting communists. I'm trying to get organized by them.
Oh, I see.
He gives you an exaggerated wink.
I wish I could help. Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
Are you sure? You smell just like a communist?
Didn't realize you could smell communism. But then, I've never studied the subject.
Maybe it's not taught in any of your so-called universities, but there's definitely something going on here.
He just doesn't want to admit it.
Ah, but you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
Did he say his name was Stepan, by any chance?
Didn't say anything about his name. Wasn't this sort of encounter where names matter?
How did you meet him?
It was late one night as I was leaving the harbor. He was waiting on the corner in a bright white jacket. Classic Saramerizian style. He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
See, all this political chit-chat is just an excuse to rip tar with strangers. Let's say we just skip right to the good part then.
Shut up, electrochemistry. Alright, Well, what did you tell him?
The same thing I always tell people who try to press some claim on me. I said, every boyadero rides alone.
Okay, how do I find this guy?
I couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, "Remember Dobrava and Abadanais."
Alright, those passwords? Dobrava? Avadanese?
And then he was gone.
Who are they?
I don't know. Guess not everyone remembers.
A tight half smile crosses his face. Those are gotta be the passwords. What do you think it means?
Been wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk of me. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows to see the logo personally.
The lieutenant clears his throat.
Not to interfere in your personal errand, but it might have something to do with that passphrase you mentioned earlier.
Come on, Kim, I'm not dumb. Ah, Kim. Just pressing my buttons today. Okay. I was totally about to say that.
Of course you were, detective. Apologies for interrupting.
The lieutenant smiles to himself.
Just in time. The faithful partner arrives with the key that turns the lock. You two make a good pair. I salute you.
Yeah, I know we do.
And wish you good fortune on this grand ideological quest.
He tips his hat ever so slightly.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Alright, good talking to you. Gotta run. Alright, so we gotta attend that meeting. Can do. Okay, it's actually gonna bug me if I can't speak to Joyce and get the info I want. And get that task done. Like, what? Why else? Why else would I have gotten my badge? Alright, back to Google. Google.com real quick here. Okay, every time I type into Google, it's just telling me where I found the badge, which is not the issue. I've already found the badge. Okay, let's try this thing. Alright, let me see this picture. I'm looking. Alright, let me run back. Oh, can I? No, I don't think I can fast travel to her. Alright, let me get back to her. Am I really about to, like, click on... Let me see this. I don't want to have to, like, click a video to try to find out where the branch is. You know what I mean? I'm looking hard.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, let me see. Let me see this picture. Okay. Trafficking? No.
Of course. Of course. How else can I help?
Of course, of course, of course.
What we...
There was a touch of
I keep
notes.
clicking that one.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Finally, let's return to it later.
Better not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. What would you like to know?
Let's talk some more about your boat. Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking get her with this. Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
Still need to see a license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little-known fact among us law officials.
Wait, exactly how little known is this fact?
I was just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act.
Fuck him! Oh wait, forget the stupid Wayfarer Act. I have another question.
About the boat?
No, about the lynching. Give me the info! Give me the info, lady! I'm begging. I'm seething. I'm literally... I'm begging. I'm begging. Let me see this. I'm looking at something else here. Did I just mess up the pathing on the thing? Because
Good.
I remember when she was asking us to get to like prove that we had a badge. Oh, it's really good. It's bugging like a certain part of my brain that is now just fucking gone.
The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the police is asking, one of the drivers might admit to it.
What proof do you have that the union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the fourth month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike's being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Maybe I gotta click... Okay, maybe I have to... I can't tell. But maybe I have to click into this, and then I say, I'm not gonna do that for you. I've got my badge. Maybe? Something like that? Fingers crossed? Oh yeah, I made up my mind about the smuggle investigation.
Yes?
There's no way we can take this case.
I am very sad to hear that, officer. If you change your mind, please let me know. If not, good luck finding your badge. And your memory.
I'm smart. I'm smarter than her. I'm smarter than the average bear. I figured it out. I just had to tell her that to fuck off with her demands.
In the meantime, I'll still try to assist you in any way I can. This disagreement
Maybe.
is peanuts compared to what happens if you fail your main investigation.
Wait, where is it? What are the... I'll still try to assist you. This disagreement is peanuts compared to what happens if you fail your main investigation. Wait. Maybe I didn't learn. Maybe I didn't. I celebrated too early. Oh, God. Where is it? Where? But then it just has this again.
The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the police is asking, one of the drivers might admit to it.
No! No!
She simply nods.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the police is asking, one of the drivers might admit to it.
I'm going to go insane here. This is bugging me so much. I'm unable to proceed with anything else in this game until I fucking figure this out. I will sit here for another 2 hours clicking on the same damn Joyce Messier fucking dialogue options if she will just let me show her my badge. I'm not a crazy person. Come on. Where?
Yes? I'm very sad to hear that, officer. If you change your mind, please let me know. If not, good luck finding your badge.
I have my badge!
In the meantime, I'll still try to assist you in any way I can.
Does my
This
badge
disagreement is peanuts
mean
compared
nothing
what
to
happens
you?
If you fail your main investigation.
I'm going to snap. I'm going to seethe. I'm going to... Do I have to take the case and then...
The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the police is asking, one of the drivers might admit to it.
Do I have to take it and then say I'm not going to do it? We're just taking it a step further then. Do I let her think that I'm going to do it and then go, fuck you, I'm not?
Yes?
Oh, you know what? You know what? This is... Oh, shit. Fuck.
I'm very... In the meantime,
This doesn't count. This doesn't count. I'm going to save scum this. I'm going to save scum... Trust me. I'm going into this game not wanting to save scum, but this is absurd. That this is the pathing I might have to take.
Yes? Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need.
If this is how this has to go... No, I can't do that.
Let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
No, I got it.
Until you come up with something at that intersection, I'm afraid I have little else to tell you. But I'll try.
No, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. I don't want to do the jam mystery. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm pissed. I'm so livid right now. Fuck off, Joyce.
She simply nods.
Get me out of here. Nope. I'm going back. Nah, you gotta accept it. You just gotta accept the percentages. You just gotta be like, okay, you know what? Maybe Joyce doesn't want to see my badge. Maybe Joyce is just like, hey, you know that thing about me requiring you to find your badge to help you? I lied. I lied about everything. I too want to destroy Joyce. But I'm just... fuck. I'm gonna go see if I can call the public library. Let's get a move on, Kim. How do I show Joyce my badge? You must have the answer to this. How do I show Joyce my badge? Tell me.
Inside, you see a set of steering
Somehow
levers,
tell me
a
the
radio
answer.
microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I don't think the library is open yet. I don't think I do have my badge. Yes. Okay, I've done some pretty insane things on stream before, but I'm not insane right now. I have my badge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Go public library.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6
10
p.m.
a.m. I'm an hour off. Okay.
You should try again during business hours.
Anything else, Detective?
I'm done.
57th, over and out.
Voice disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Badge here. Badge? Badge. Badge? Unless you're here to tell me that this is not my badge. That is a fake. And then the mission here says there's something she wants to tell me if I do her a favor or I present my badge. But I cannot find. It's a glitch according to Reddit? I've had too many weird glitches in this game. And it upsets me. I just really don't. I really want to know what info she has, but I really don't want to do her investigation for her. But I might be fucked. No! It's not a bug, I just have to do it? Wait, do you have a link to whatever you found? How'd you find this Reddit post? Did you type in Google? Okay, yeah, send it to me because I'm just curious. I just want to see it. I just want to confirm with thine own eyes. Oh, here it comes through. Here we go, here we go. Okay, let me read this. Is there a bug when talking to Joyce? It's your badge. Question mark. I'm really enjoying the game and decided I wouldn't do the lorry driver investigation because I wanted to find the badge. We found the badge, but the conversation option doesn't seem to be there to talk to her about the lynching anymore. Only the lorry drug investigation, which doesn't include getting any info from her. It's day 3 and I just found the badge. It's not bugged. If you tell her you have found your badge, she goes back on her earlier deal and says you still need to do the drug investigation for me to help you. So, do the drug task and try again. Oh, wait! I think... Oh my god, I just had like a fucking brain blast right now. I'm pretty sure I already went to her and told her that I had my badge, and she did do the whole... She took back the offer. This just awoke into memory from me playing this game like 4 days ago or whatever. I literally... my whole, like... Yeah, there was... Oh, fuck. I do recall. But then why... is this a thing? Why is this even still a thing? Why is this still an option? This shouldn't even... This should change. This should get updated. This should be like, oh, you know what? You can't just show her your badge anymore. Like, this should get, like, updated or something. You're fucking right. You're fucking right. I've been told it's possible to get this information with the badge not doing the lorry driver thing. Is my relationship with her that lacking? Various info online does seem to suggest this, but I've never seen it myself. It may be that if you play up your illness during the first meeting. Oh, this actually makes sense. And this jives with then something I'd seen when I was trying to find out why it seemed off in my game. I think if you find your badge before you talk to her, then you present your badge, she'll accept it, which is fucking weird. But there was no way in hell I was gonna not talk to her before at least day 3 when I went and got my badge from across that waterway thing. Oh, fucking Joyce is the worst. I am doubly not doing her fucking investigation thing. Fuck her. Nope. 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 Let's go do another task. I want to call library in an hour. I really want to make this jam harder, but this makes me think I can't do it yet. This game is a glass giraffe of order of operations, which is why I saved scum the fuck out of it. See, I get that. But, like, leading up to me playing this game, everyone and their grandmas were telling me that I shouldn't save scum. And that I should just let things happen. And I gotta be honest, it wasn't hard for me. I'm generally not the type of person that loves to save scum unless it's, like, Fire Emblem. And it's in reference to, like, characters permanently dying. Then I'm selective and I say, you know what, I can't do this, and I just restart the map. This game has been quite the journey for me. But it's fine. Okay, so Joyce, fuck her. That says might take some time. Find a way into the secret passage. I gotta find a secret passage. I gotta figure out how to get in there. Let's go back. We only spent 1 day over here, so let's go back. See if anything interesting is occurring. A faint smell of soldering, melted insulation, nylon, and ozone. Do I have any? Am I working on any thoughts right now? No, I think I have that. Yeah, the gig poster things. That is what I last did. Almost close to another skill point. Almost said game point. Oh, I almost got another game point. Oh, I could go hit on that one lady with the children. I didn't have the balls to do that before. Also, I felt kind of gross considering it, so... Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What's this? So they paused before walking in there. A cluster of polychromatic flyers blow by in the breeze. Well, that was worth seeing. There she is.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves? Which is a weird thing. A weirdly antagonistic way of asking, but okay.
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them. Fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
Alright, time to save Scum this 3% chance to ask her on a date. For the next hour and a half, I'm just gonna sit here and just keep reloading the save until this works. I'm not gonna tell her that that's my motor carriage. Nope. I feel so weird getting her signature. I'm looking for someone else, actually.
Oh? Who?
Oh.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Okay. I guess I'll be seeing you. Maybe one day when I have the courage to ask her on a date. What was the check on that for? I guess I could check through this, right? Where is she? 3% chance? Have I ever in my life accomplished something that had a success rate of less than 3% chance and I actually won? Then do I just need to hold on to that? Oh, it just says heroic. I don't even get percent. Oh, wait. No. It does tell me. I'm an idiot. Suggestion? Do I have suggestion clothing? Suggestion? -1 suggestion? Get more game? Ah. I have a lot of clothes that lower my suggestion. Oh, here we go. The coat. Hey lady, do you like my coat? Also want to go out on a date with me? That's what I do in real life too. No wonder it hasn't worked. I say, hey, do you like my coat? And then I ask people out. That's exactly, that's my only schmoves. Every time I fail a 3% check, I statistically have a higher chance of succeeding. I don't know. I took a statistics class in both high school and college, and I'm pretty sure that does not check out. I'm pretty sure that's anti-statistics. I think there's a word for that. I go talk to the prick with his son over there. That was just dying to tell me about the history of something or another. There's like this whole... I think I explored most of this section. But the one thing I don't really know is if, like, people have different things to say then on future days. Like, if I come back here now in day 4, is it like people go like, oh, I wanna say something different to you, sir. Oh, I can't.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
I can't believe I failed this check earlier. That's fucking absurd. Me. A presence of strength. An absolute unit of strength. Do I need sync the signs with Noid? Oh, to do this, he wants me to do the thing where I... See, everyone in this game just wants me to do their bidding. And I'm just like, constantly like, no, I'm not gonna fuck with someone else to up your, you know, what you want to accomplish. He wants me to go into the church. He wants to give me the key to the church so I go in and fuck the people in the church or whatever. But as far as I can tell, it's just like homeless people in the church. So that doesn't seem like something I necessarily...
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean.
Ah, she seems nice. I've yet to make up my mind.
Take your time, I guess. We don't have anywhere else to go anyway.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
I could take the key and not do what they ask. But also, I don't want to... That's true, and I've thought about that. But, I was like, there's a... obviously, I am role-playing in this RPG. And, like, not only... I don't want to help them, but I don't want to lead people on either. You know, I don't want to, like... I don't want to be like, oh, yeah, give me your key. I'll totally help you. And then just leave the tent and be like, fuck you guys. I'm a very non-confrontational person. You know? Like, I don't want to lead them on and let them think that I'm going to help them. What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Okay, maybe I'll ask about later, or I'll ask later about all this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Oh? If you used to talk about her friends, maybe she'll open up later after you've helped them set up the nightclub. Oh, they really want me to set up the nightclub. Okay, that's it for now. Alright, new... Okay, I'm so stubborn. This is what I'm gonna fucking do. This is... What's the tool for getting into a door? A pry bar? I'll just dual wield. It's fine. I'm gonna be honest, I always forget which of these helps get into doors and shit. Oh, but I need to... Alright, Kim, wait, do I not have the... Is it too early? Can I not drink? Can I, Oh, here we go. Alright, Kim, look away. Alright, and then I'm gonna fucking dual wield. I make myself laugh every time I think of holding the pry bar and the chain cutters and refer to it as dual wielding. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Gonna get into this church one way or the other. Here we go. Yep, gonna do the fucking thing.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand
Wait, I
shut
still can't do
in
it?
front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation.
Oh, I have to put it. I can't.
Contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
A fundamental misunderstanding of the game mechanics. I thought I could just boost it with a fucking a drink, and it would be like, oh, you can try it again. All right, fuck it. This is why I carry the extra point. This is exactly the reasons I do this. Okay, I think I have to leave and then...
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Alright, there's no way I miss this with a 92% chance.
You jam the pry bar between the lock and the staple and apply force. Your biceps bulge from the strain. The metal creaks and squeals.
Excellent.
The pathetic old wood, rusty screws, and one nail stand no chance against the forces of leverage. From deep within, a bellow rips. Suddenly, the pry bar snaps.
Got it.
Metal shavings.
Look at that, I
fly
leveled up from
everywhere.
that.
The upper half, between the lock and the staple, falls to the ground with a thunk.
Look at the broken tool in your hand.
The broken edge of the snapped pry bar is smooth. Took the tip right off.
Did I really break my pry bar? The fuck? How is this even possible?
Tools break, officer. Try to control yourself.
Unhelpful, Kim. Unhelpful.
For example, see how calm I am, although you broke my favorite pry bar.
Ah, good point. That was technically his pry bar. Fuck. I broke the pry bar. Where do I get a new one?
I don't know. You don't? Or maybe we'll find a new one. I don't carry more than one pry bar with me.
He looks up at the bell tower.
I thought this was a lousy way to enter a place of worship that's already in disrepair. I guess the church agreed.
Kim! He's just needling me all day today. Jesus. He's just needling me. He just knows how to do it. He just knows how to do it, Kim. I love him, but fuck, he just is so good at it.
This was surely just a freak accident.
Rattle the doors, see if they open.
Nothing happens. Only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
Wait, did I break my thing and it didn't even open? Wait. Item lost, pry bar. Pry bar snaps, metal shavings fly everywhere. The upper half between the lock and the staple falls to the ground with it. But did it not open? Wait, I broke the crowbar and it didn't open?
I don't think that's going to work.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you.
You... Oh, first the fucking Joyce debacle that we had, and then I had to be remembered that she already pulled the rug from under my feet. And then... Oh, I hate Kim even more today. And now I have to go back to the tent and ask for the fucking key. I have to go back on what the principles I was establishing like 10 minutes ago. And I lost my crowbar. I should probably unequip it. Unequip this so I don't look like a maniac with some chain cutters in my hand as I talk to them.
Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help?
Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
He continues to rearrange his tools. I think I'm supposed to talk to the other guy.
Hi again. Have you changed your mind? You changed your mind, right?
The tips of his hair are sharp and white. The bleach has consumed almost all the toothbrush on the mirror in front of him. About the church door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need that key because I definitely didn't try to open it on my own and just get obliterated. I changed my mind about the key. I'll look into the spookers for you. Just give it to me.
destroyed. The key. All right.
The speed freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key. He then makes a sudden cool infused move, tossing it in your general direction. Oh, there's no way I can fuck this up. Like a normal adult person? No. Be the cool cop. Catch the key as it flies towards you.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left. Ka-ching!
Catch it.
The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Thanks, man. Play it cool.
The speed freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved something here.
Right. Other questions?
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't even seen them, and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery. When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen
Water.
anything like it.
Water. I'm British.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
I love Egghead.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
A ghost?
No, the other one. Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg. Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen anyone?
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dopeheads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
Okay.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Okay, wow, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers.
That's pretty good.
Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
Technology. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Sure. What? As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Okay, that's not that. There's a difference in what he said and the text again, but that's fine. Be careful in there, officer, and tell us how it goes. Yeah, we'll be here. All right, I guess I'm gonna go start the nightclub. I gotta go look into the spookers. Spookers. For some reason, that sounds bad to me. All right, I'm gonna help them. Then I can talk to her. People will be more willing to speak to me. Plus, I need something to do anyway until 10 o'clock, and I can call the church. Plus, I failed at opening this door by myself. I'm so mad.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Open the padlock with the key.
The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
The lieutenant nods at you. Pull on the doors.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum. In the heart of the city.
Ah. I'm not creeped out at all. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. That sounds like a threat. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. More of the forked lighting patterns you saw outside. Bark beetles? No, looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. Oh, it's gonna be like that one horror game that I forgot the name of, but like as soon as you start running, like it does like jump scares at you. It literally tells you like don't don't run. If you run, the ghost will get you or something, and then like immediately when you hit the run button, it just like does a jump scare. Oh fuck, I forgot what a game that is though. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Something to do with radio's frequencies? The bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. Could these wires work as contact microphones? Could they, by any chance?
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore.
Man, we're gonna turn this into a nightclub? Ah, how exciting.
Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I can, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands. Hey, ho.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers. It's unnerving.
Hey, Cam. What's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Almost nothing, and it's beginning to worry me.
The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
Oh, it's like that one spot at like that Disney World, or that one spot you can stand in on at the campus of Texas State, where like if you stand directly there and then you say something, you can like hear your own echo from like, and you're just like outside. Is that what it was? I may be explaining it wrong, but I'm gonna assume it's some kind of it's like the reverse phenomenon of that, where you stand at a certain spot and just because of the shape of the building or whatever, the acoustics, you can't hear anything. You're in your own little cone of silence.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Ah, okay. So we can do the nightclub, but they have to restrict it to just this area so that it doesn't make a ton of noise. Is that the rule? Is that a rule? Let's lean into it. Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is happening around us.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
%28 chance? It's like a 1 in 4 almost. Red check? Orange check or whatever they call it. Let's try it. Try to see beyond the shadows. Yeah. Yeah.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
Try to make out something. anything.
There's nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark.
Oh no, I'm gonna pass out.
Officer, what are you looking at?
He follows your gaze, attempting to see whatever it is that you are seeing. What's the darkness like?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork. The sense of a great height.
Blink.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
We got a gargoyle, a hooligan, dark side ghost. This is terrifying. Kim, pull out your gun. Do something. Save me. There's just a man in the rafters. We got the hunchback. We got a hunchback of Notre Dame just fucking in the bell tower, just having a good old time. He's gonna ring the bells or something. Oh god. Oh god, I'm scared. This is weird. I'm scared. I'm scared to click continue. I'm scared. I'm hovering over the health button. I'm ready to heal some damage if it happens.
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to the man in the rafters. Okay. Oh, what is this music now? Oh, I'm afraid to walk towards him. Kim, I'm afraid. Kim, help. Two decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. A portable Harman Waushi tape recorder. Is it possible it's recording something? Someone siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
He seems cautious around the machine.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, but this machine looks just like the one in Doom commercial area.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
He inspects the machine's framework, careful not to touch anything.
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024, equipped with a Fell mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer.
I mean, I lost my crowbar. I have to poke around everything in this place.
The Ream Prefect is
you
the
understand, Kim.
version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the Ream Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation circuits.
Alright, wait. Let me just investigate it.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
That's right, Kim. You're not gonna stop me. Look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
Press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine.
Hope the guy in the rafter doesn't come at me while I'm listening to this.
An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good morning, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke
It is the
with
same
through
lady.
The radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Let's be friendly. Yvonne, it's me again. How are you?
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
I was about to say, there's no way in hell she remembers me. She doesn't give a shit. Fortress accident like the one in the Doom commercial area?
I have two machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Saint-Brun, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine? That's the Doom commercial area.
Oh, what are the odds?
Anything else I can help you with?
I looked inside the core, but the tape on the filament just said log February to March.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Password. I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
Fuck.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Okay, I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do.
Nah, it's fine.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thanks, but I'm finished.
Goodbye, Fortress accident.
She says as her voice disappears in the world of
The
static.
machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Print.
Nothing happens.
Great. Alright, maybe the ghoul in the rafters knows what the password is.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Leave me alone, woman. Sure, let's kneel.
Your knees touch the floor.
Whoa.
The floorboards are hard and cold.
I assumed that position very
There
quickly.
You kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
I assume this player character is slightly older than I currently am. And I feel like if I fell to my knees that hard on like wood, my knees would hurt. I'd be like, ow, fuck. He went, whoosh, he snapped into the knees down. Ugh. Okay, what is this? Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. Diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass. Alright, close your eyes first.
The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside.
Now open your eyes.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips, and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive.
She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. It's morning.
As that terrible word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Do the same as I get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
How did I know this is the mother of humanism?
It's a mystery.
Oh, I really fucked that up.
A mystery sprinkled with self-pity and regret.
God.
For some reason, unknown to your mind, looking at her delicate eyes makes you feel like you're ready for drowning. All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. Escape her sad, worry-worn look.
This is Dolores Day.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Delorean Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of the place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace
shit.
it.
Banging the mic there.
It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before, in the wild reeds.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them.
Les
7
Sept Sœurs.
sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
He looks at the machinery lying around.
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
Kim, are you a follower of DeLoreanism?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
Stroke the chin first.
The woman looks by in silence, smiling enigmatically.
I didn't think you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
I didn't really like either of those options, but I didn't want to pick the second one where I was like, I don't like her. Sure, fuck it. This one, visual calculus, 58%. If I fuck this one up, maybe okay, I really don't want to mess it up. I must have clothing that does visual calculus better. Yeah? I already have +2, so maybe not. maybe +2 is the best I'm gonna get here. But I'm gonna look real quick. What is this? Minus visual calculus. That's not great. That's a blank. I'm hovering the mouse over a blank spot. God. Okay. Anything on here minusing? Minusing? No, that's a +1. That's a +1 there. Okay. All makes sense. Okay, let's try it.
The mother of humanism stands above you. The shards glimmer in the dark.
Horrible.
You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits the female figure.
2
Something
failed
was
checks in a
written
row.
there. Remains of broken letters line the emulsion. What it said, you do not know.
I'm afraid to talk to this person, but I'm gonna leave them to last. Because just in case something bad happens. I'm so scared. A cracked pane of glass, colorful. It came from the stained glass window, still has letters on it too. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. A figure drawn in frost on the window depicting a deer. What is this? Mesk Banger Silk Scarf? Sure, I said that correctly. This huge red scarf is still dusty from lying in the church. A subtle red-on-red embroidery embellishes it with cocky roosters and floral motives. Floral motives. I said that weird. Bangers don't cry. True. Kim, I'm getting weird vibes from this church. A spider spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. What are these? What is this? Oh, I gotta go, like, weirdly around. I see. I was ununderstanding of this. The geometry here. Oh, some shoes, too? Am I just looting this guy's clothing? These dapper snakeskin shoes have an almost invisible white-on-white flower motif sewn on the tongue. The toe caps are still dusty from lying in the church. +1 composure, empathy. I think it's finally time to change shoes. Oh wait, there's something else. Oh shit, yeah. Money. I'm close to having enough money paying for another day's rent or whatever. Stay at the hostel. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the... I don't even know. I have no idea what's gonna happen when I click this. I'm still a little afraid.
A man. Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you intently.
I'm telling you, he's one of those, like... He's like a statue man. I hate using the police as a thing to get people to do what I want. Hey, who's there?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
Alright, well, he's already hit me with a truth bullet. Okay.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to receive the mother's love. You can too, Holmes. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of that despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality.
The religious stuff is one thing for Kim, but man, when you're climbing around in the ceiling, you've crossed the line. You've surely crossed the line at that point.
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Oh, hell no. Run away. Oh, God. Okay. Well, I don't want to do run away. I don't want to say I have a bit of a problem. I'm a serious man now. I'm less pathetic now since day... When did I stop saying I was going to stop being pathetic? I think day 2 or something. No more sorry, cop. So that leaves me with 2. I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use.
Oh, yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way.
Yeah.
I could smell the control all the way over here.
Oh, so much control. I'm doing just fine, thank you.
I know it's hard to admit that you got a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take an honest look into my own heart and see I was in pain.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
Two makes me laugh so much. I really want to go with 2 or 3. You know what? Let's just go 2. Who do you think you are? Some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit?
It doesn't matter who I am, Way. I'm just bringing you the message of the mother's love. She don't want you to hang yourself on your own stubbornness.
His words echo in the cold air of the church.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
He sways gently on the beams, waiting for you to take it all in.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game?
That must be it.
Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. Just look how gracefully he sways. 'Tis not an act, my liege, save him perchance he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around you.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Viejita is grandma?
Wait. So there is another person living in the church. It's a viejita.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
And you don't know where she is?
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
He shrugs.
Or search through her radio computer.
Damn it, I need a password. Oh, here we go. Have you by any chance heard the Veta say the password to her radio computer?
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 real for it.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Okay, I don't want to try to be lame and threatening like 2. 1 is dumb. 3, I don't think is going to convince him. I'm just going to be honest. Honestly, I just want to break into a radio computer. See what's on it.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Easy.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it.
Nice. Okay. Where'd you come from?
Up there, Holmes.
He smiles strangely and turns his head up to look into the darkness of the church tower. Are you human? You aren't moving like a human.
I am. At least in part, Holmes. Into the mother's love burns away the cruel distinctions of the body.
What does he mean, in part?
You sound like you're not from around here.
Haven't you ever met a Mex before? Cabron. Surprising number of us around Rabbit Shop.
What's Mesk?
You know, I'm not so sure myself anymore. Don't really matter, though.
Oh, at least you're human. That's a relief.
Glad you're feeling more comfortable. First-timers are always nervous.
Okay, I have other questions.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it. For purposes of veneration. I circled it. Nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
The mother's silence. You mean her?
No, no, no. There's a new god in town. And she can't be painted or sculpted. Because she has no limb or even a face. She is the end. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me. But I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes. And no one ever will.
His adoration is beyond sexual. This cavity is something that no human form has.
Okay. I still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Can you sing for me? Sing for me something?
I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
Marietti is a mesque style of music and dance, commonly seen at all manner of festivities, especially weddings. It's delightfully quaint, owing to its peasant origins. He lost his cool there for a moment. Seems you hit some nerve. Wait, he says he didn't remember anything about being mesque, and now he remembers this.
I'll press it. I thought you said you didn't remember what it meant to be mesque.
Things come back in flashes when something reminds me. Sometimes they even seem important again. Really important. But then, thanks to the mother, they're gone again. But I was talking about the singing of a burning heart. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound.
Are these yours? Show him the scarf and the shoes that I put on my feet that I found lying around.
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence. You could have them. I don't need them anymore.
Good, because I already yoinked them.
They look pretty dapper, actually.
What will happen once you drink from this preparation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
Right, I had other questions.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
So, some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
So, what do you think about the nightclub, that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
Ah, he seems chill to it.
Might even be nice to have some company.
Maybe, if I'm to believe him.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Alright then, thanks.
I think we're done here, S.A.
The figure crawls off into the darkness above.
That was an interesting conversation.
Yeah, Kim. It was.
However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Oh, don't worry. It'll all come together at the end. Everything will come together. Alright, I think that's where we'll call it a night here. But when we come back, I think I'm going to play this tomorrow. I think I'm going to do the whole 2 days in a row with this game kind of thing. Kind of put some time into it. So, set the stage so that I remember for this for tomorrow. It's going to be password into this. It's going to go talk to the girl outside the tent and then the people inside the tent now that I cleared up, I assume, this situation in here. Then I'm going to go back to his car. I'm going to call the public library. Those are the order of things we'll accomplish tomorrow and then go from there, I think. I should be able to take out that. This will be later on in the day. Like at night in this game. That I'll be doing. This I think I'll be able to do. Don't know how to make the jam harder, but I would definitely want to do it. Fuck doing that. I don't know who else has tattoo information. Fuck Joyce into oblivion. And at some point, I would love to figure out how to explore the secret passage of the rolling in rags. But we'll figure that out. So, yeah, back tomorrow night at some point. Probably start around the same time, if I'm being honest. I should be starting like earlier, but I'm just so bad. I make and eat dinner, and then I'm just like, I get sidetracked. So, back tomorrow. thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Monday night. Yeah, back tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.